That's why he got hurt then.
I'ma treat you how you treat me. Do you like how it tastes? Shawty use a can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a terrific matchup on tap between the...
We are just a few miles from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa.
Gonna play first half and that's it. Lose or lose.
We've got a good one in store between the Atlanta Falcons and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This fielded at the 2.
Huh?
And he'll take it back to about the
I ain't playing for nothing.
The Buccaneers set to take over. Jameis Winston at the controls. And it's a big season forthcoming for the #1 overall pick back in 2015. If you look at the numbers, just 21 and 33 as a starter during his tenure. But the hope now is that renowned quarterback whisperer Bruce Arians can breathe some new life into him in 2019. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
But the Cowboys...
Play action now.
I told you, man, they're going to beat you, man.
Catch is made here. It's the rookie.
The way they played against me, man, them boys, I don't want to see them in the playoff.
A big play there on the catch and run. 69 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play...
Godwin's got it. Touchdown.
Dang it. To league.
Chris Godwin. His third touchdown now.
Oh, he old.
And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score
you got burnt?
opening drive.
Man, I got to get what's going on him. He can't guard no Chris Godwin.
Scoring first in this first quarter has to feel pretty good.
He had a man up there looking like Richard Sherman.
And also, it's a nice signal to the rest of the team.
Man, Sherman balled out this year, man.
Yeah, when he was in zone coverage.
Now signal to the kicking game.
Hey, let him play zone. That's what we play.
He got in that man. Ooh, wee. Look like he was 10 years past retirement.
Under 5th-year head coach Dan Quinn. And they'll be let out by the man
couldn't keep up with you somebody get Kansas City.
I read something.
Can't nobody keep up with that speed, man.
That he said prior to.
There was another game too.
He said it a few months
Green
ago.
Bay.
Where he talked
Devontae
about
Adams.
the type of season that at the end he's buying gifts for all the guys who helped him along the way.
Fumble.
And I know that the team wants to hold him to that and really get into his.
Look like Dallas about to be NFC East champs.
You know, at the end of the season, the coach has done a great job. QB, he's usually the guy who springs for the good stuff.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Only a couple there. So
oh, man. Come on, man.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Johnson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Johnson now. From the gun, he'll throw. Complete to Jones. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting...
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there with touchdown number 20 on the year as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but there's that special one there. I say they go get him.
Now this throw caught left side. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 42.
I cannot blitz because he can't stand Chris Godwin no more than 2 seconds.
Boy, he has a superior right arm, doesn't he? You saw him play baseball.
Yeah, he's actually a switch hitter in baseball.
Well, King's League, your weak spot, huh?
Pitcher. That's translated well.
Yeah, when I try to blitz.
Going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Where I adjusted in the draft.
Miller, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. Johnson on first down, steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Johnson operating from the gun. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shaquille Barrett in there to bring him
I
down.
can't stand this nigga Shaquille Barrett, bro.
17 now on the season.
So you boy, from somebody at the beginning of the season, man, boosted that nigga's stats all the way up.
He done got me twice. I know he got Junior one time.
13 yards as they get closer for third down.
He got two too, didn't he?
Here's Johnson
Look
from the
at
gun on third down. The ball
Junior
popped
set
in
him
the air
off.
and intercepted. Picked up by the rookie linebacker from LSU, Devin White. The 30, the 20, and he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Short throw, pick six right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. Solid return, pretty good field position.
I ain't gonna do nothing in Freddy's.
32-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bump. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Vita Vea able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
It's been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. Looking to throw. Johnson. And he can't find anywhere.
This nigga Barrett is unstoppable, bro.
Shaquille Barrett in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him.
He got 18 sacks?
4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
Junior gave him like 8 of them.
Try and throw for him.
He got like 5, 6.
19 sacks?
Shaquille Barrett.
Right.
And the Bucs are going to take
He ain't gonna catch 50 though.
excellent field position to boot. Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head-scratcher. 4th and long, this stage of the game. What were they doing?
I just have to believe that he looked at the situation, still in the first half, decided there's a time to be aggressive. Now was it, because there's still time to make up for it if things don't go right. Of course, a lot of questions on this one.
Yeah, Terry, 21 zip.
As much as anyone.
But 4th and long?
Yeah, I don't think I would have there. That one seemed a little bit on the irrational side.
Fans might be a little
angry. Did the Saints win?
On second down, Barber. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go down as
I'm not sure. I think they're playing Carolina.
So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field
they should
position
be playing Carolina.
Yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Play fake. Winston looking downfield from into heavy
Saints win, intercepted. Oh yeah, they playing now, but my game early game, so I guess they don't show. I think Junior got a win.
That's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident
hey, that nigga looking for the next shit. He ain't even done this shit no more.
Come down the hands of the wrong team.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
That little cat might have it messed up next year.
This man got 20.
It's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign.
The amount of
put
sacks
the ball on the
ground in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it.
You got 20 sacks, 30. How many he done got against you?
It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And that nigga sent the run.
This time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
He coming out the edge so freaking fast, bro.
3rd and long situation coming up. Throwing on 3rd and long. Johnson forced out to his left. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down.
This nigga coming every play, bro.
On the scramble, and now 4th down. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
He in the zone yet?
Duh.
They're going to try and throw. That's to his running back, complete. And taking it across midfield.
I might have to go get him next year, bro.
4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10.
He getting double for the rest of the game, though.
Boy, that's some kind of effort. When he
you know how to double it?
Yeah.
Now watch that other side of your line. Just go to bleed.
The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
This nigga Will Fuller ain't been nothing I thought he was going to be.
You have to hold the safety, and you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Geno Atkins, the Pro Bowler, in there on the stop. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you
nigga spin off that top and throw a touchdown pass.
Will have all the
Ain't
stats
no way.
and all the
Hit Aaron
scores.
Rodgers
Games going on
straight
during
up.
another busy Sunday in the National Football League.
I got just bounced
They try to
off.
throw on second down, but
Yeah, I
this
guess
one is
Aaron Rodgers got the
incomplete.
first one missed.
So it looked like maybe his third or his fourth read on his progression.
First one free.
Just trying to find his outlet,
First
man.
one
That
free,
time
X Factor,
ends up
I guess.
leading him just a bit too much.
They'll run with a former Tar Heel, T.J. Logan. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for fourth down.
Nah, I think he got that. He got that gambler. His first you can't pick him off.
AI can't pick him off.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he
That's
gets
a
this
real
one
user
away
pick.
here. "21 yards. Well done on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
It's 14-14 over here with Carolina in the Saints.
From Carolina. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Cam Newton with 2 first-half touchdown passes. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Johnson now throwing on 1st down. He completes it to Jones. Clock running, and the Falcons moving with a sense of urgency. Johnson off play action. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 22-yard line. Now Johnson on 1st and 10. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Shaquille Barrett in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow, what a season. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Jones has it. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the 1st down. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Buying time to his left. And now he's good, fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out.
You sound like
Nice
Dallas
work
tearing
to
you up
get
over there,
7 out of
man.
that, and it's 2nd down. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch
I
it
got
in
all my
on
I got my
2nd and
players
goal?
on the bench.
2nd and 2.
Got Bridgewater in for his first
And
action.
he's got his
I played
star
1
receiver.
series
It's
with my
Jones
starters.
for the Falcon
Took him out.
touchdown. Julio Jones in the final seconds of the 1st half as his guys
Oh,
are
Bridgewater
back
threw
within
a
a
pick
single
on the
score.
goal line.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way
Dang
down
it,
just
Bridgewater.
about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men.
I hate how they throw them forward.
So we've come up due to time constraints. We move you forward in today's broadcast.
Y'all gonna get this first. Y'all gonna get this first series. Offense, defense can get 1 series, 2, and that's it.
Regular season are upon us as the 2nd half of week 17.
He's gonna bring it out like a
This is
dummy.
fielded at the goal line. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Now on the return here, we've got an injured player down there. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. They'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Dancing to his left. Now he's going to go deep down the left side. And this is caught at the 20. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. A big-time play there for the Falcons. And even 60 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Steps away to his left. Johnson with a burst, a first down or more. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up second and goal. Back to throw. Johnson. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Vita Vea in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. And back at the 8 now. Third and goal. Here's Johnson. From the gun, he'll throw. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones. His 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game.
Good job.
As they are at...
Oh, he held him. DeMarcus Lawrence. Yeah. Rogers 8 for 8, 2 touchdowns, 223 yards.
Extra point away now from tying this football game. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. 13 games go.
You're doing your DB making a play.
Going on here in this final Sunday of 2019, the final Sunday of the regular season. 3 more games still to come following us. Raiders, Broncos, Cards, Rams, and Niners, Seahawks. And then we'll know the 12 teams who will continue on into the playoffs starting next Saturday here on EA Sports. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Winston. Throw left side complete. It's Hudson. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. This one brought in by the 6'5" tight end Waring. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
So bad.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
Again, it's Jones. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And his first throw since coming in is incomplete.
Look, partner, anytime someone tells me that fundamentals are leaving the game, I'm going to show them this play because they couldn't get to the passer. So what do you have to do? Get your hands up in the passing lane, and they batted it away on a 3rd down attempt.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now.
I didn't know they were running the ball.
Letting panic creep in and affect their play.
That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. They run with Logan. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And finally marked down at the 23.
Carolina up over here.
18 yards
21-14 on stupid TV.
So they go pass. Now they go run, and 2 plays resulting in really nice pickups.
Certainly sounds like a 50-50 deal, doesn't it? Sounds like great balance. Well, you know what all those coaches have told us over the years, Brandon, that balance is? It means doing what you want to, when you want to. That play call is working very well for them right now.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
And that's the big fella's MO right there.
Oh, my
tackles,
goodness,
keeping the sticks
man.
moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn to either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Running is Barber, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Peyton Barber, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to regain the lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So out come the Falcons now. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They'll go again to Jones. This will go for
Stay on your feet.
33.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Now Walker on 3rd and 2. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Ndamukong Suh in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. Back now in Tampa. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th. On 4th down, Walker. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the safety here, Ron Parker. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A little bit of a backbreaker right there. You're down close, one-score game, trying to push the ball down the field and score, and you throw a pick 6.
And sometimes you take a little bit of a gamble when you're making
Why
your
is that a
throws.
flag?
Sometimes you press it a little bit more than maybe you wanted to because you want that score so badly. In this case, it cost them.
So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory. Right back out there doing the things that he does best and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shaquille
This nigga is not that good, bro.
Number 22 on the year, and folks, that's just a half sack shy now of Michael Strahan's record of 22.5 set in 2001. Walker throwing on 3rd and long. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a gain of 16. First down, Falcons. 4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
A good first down call as the screenplay gets him 9. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. Forced out to his left. They'll try and run it. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
Gone then, Junior.
Looking to throw. Walker being chased out left. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
On 2nd
Oh,
and goal.
my goodness,
Walker,
man.
and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown.
I got 2 men wide open, and he opened through
Tim
both.
Patrick, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are back within a single score.
You winning?
No, I'm down
Nice
for the
throw
first
there by
seven.
the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days.
They got my starting receivers in, not everybody time.
Now he's settled in the pocket a
He's
little bit
still on
more,
the field.
reading the field and getting to his 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. With the Bucs offense making their way back out on the field, let's take a look at the playoff picture, Charles, coming into the weekend in the NFC. And it's all come down to this. As the final week of the regular season, as this year's playoffs play out anything like the regular season is gone, could be in for a wild and fun month of January.
And we can break the rules because we can look ahead. All right, there's not a coach out there that's ever said to their team, all right, let's look three weeks down the road. It's always right here, right now. Forget that. Think about what the playoffs are going to look like. The teams that we see that are already in, the teams that are trying to get in, we could have some great matchups.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And they're going to face a third down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
All right, like Junior's going to win.
Shotgun, it's Winston. Looks to throw, fires right
Still
side.
needs some help. Still needs the Saints to lose.
Oh, they down 28-14.
There, the contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first down, that clock keeps rolling.
35-28.
Frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and
did the Rams win?
The clock really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
I think they have a tiebreaker over you with them.
16 yards. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That good for 22 and a first down.
You must have beat them the first time.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup, good for a first down for the Falcons. Now a first down carry by Jones.
Here comes the ball. I see you, boy. I see you.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
All right, like Washington going to get the win at the end.
It's the football, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
They're looking to throw this. Winston on the crossing route, complete. That's Hudson. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. They run the counter. It's Logan. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on third down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. They go back to the ground. This time, Barber. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. And they'll indeed take a knee. So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter.